Evening, guys, and welcome to the third episode of my Goggle Box with a Twist. But today, I've decided that we're going to have a rebirth and a rename, and it's now going to be official. Title is, drumroll, Commentary with a Crackhead. So before I dive straight in and open the wonderful, loving message, what will be full of compliments made by Channel Chatter 67, you need to stick around till the end. Because I am going to do the long-awaited profile of the stylist pen predator. Yes, I got that off the comments. You know who you are. So, as it goes, let's press play.
We're going to talk about Brian Harvey.
Oh, again.
We're also going to talk about Dave Courtney. And
Surprise.
we're also going to talk about Andrew Kine. First off, Brian Harvey.
Oh, I thought it might be Brian first.
So a fan of Brian's has sent him some heaters to keep his house warm.
Yep.
I thought there was meant to be a cost of living crisis.
Are
in the
you
UK,
fucking real? Hang on, let me pause. So, we're in a cost of living. The person who sent him the Miles, I do apologise for my dog there. The person who sent him the heaters, obviously, they can afford to. And I'm not being funny, but how do you know she's not won the lottery? How do you know she's not absolutely loaded? You know, how can... So fucking dumb.
She's able to afford heaters for Brian. Strange that, isn't it, when there's a cost of living crisis
Not really
going on
strange,
in the
no,
UK,
pal.
There's meant to be a shortage of money.
Just because you're struggling, not mean everybody is.
So that's strange. So Brian's got some heaters, courtesy of this
Really
lady.
not strange, mate.
And he's also saying he forgot his Amazon password. Really, Brian? You don't even remember your passwords to things? That's shocking, that. So he's running out of content now.
Right, guys. So I imagine you've all seen it. So obviously, to say how obsessed Channel Chatter is, I can't believe he's not actually listened to the video. And basically, it's not his Amazon password he's forgot. Not at all. You know, like, not your password where you go and log in and it's like, you know, miles at live.co.uk or something like that. And then, you know, you put in Channel Chatter 67 as your password. No, it's not. What it is this lady's been very kind and sent him some heaters. And she must have already, she's also sent him something else. But when the drivers come, she's had to turn, Brian's had to turn him away because he hadn't got the password. Because how sending him gifts is they're sending them, they're emailing the official website of, I think it's E17 or Brian Harvey, I don't know. But the guy who sort of manages it, all the messages on there, they do actually get to Brian, but he's sending them late. So the Amazon guy was there, but Brian had not received the password. So he's not forgotten it.
Like a self-righteous knob,
Diver.
as usual, which is quite embarrassing, really. It doesn't look as though he slept for a couple of days.
Well, at least we fucking know what bleeding looks
I've also
like.
got this self-righteous junkie whore after me from Sheffield or wherever she's from.
Big up Sheffield.
Bullying me. Didn't work, did it, love? You know who you are. I'm not going to say who you are to people.
I think every fucking knows who I am, you thick cunt.
And I've also got Cosmo Small Piece after me, or Small Penis.
Oh, you're talking about yourself
no
there, darling.
On his channel. He's threatening to take me to the old bill. Says he's got evidence against me. Doesn't like the things I say about Brian or anyone else. Thinks he's clever.
He probably knows he's clever.
Well, Sunshine, the police know who you are, and if you keep pushing me the way you do, I'm going to reveal your name.
Ooh!
So
How can you... Hang on, guys. Contradiction here. Contradiction. Alert. Right, so the police know who you are, and if you carry on, I will release your name. Eh? I thought the police know who you are. Fucking idiot.
I don't know. I'll have no choice but to. So he's been having a go at me also, and this other dickhead who thinks I'm Andrew Kine, which I'm not.
That could be fucking anybody.
He can't seem to make his mind up who I am.
Let's run a bet.
He keeps saying I'm Terry. He keeps saying I'm Anne. He keeps saying I'm...
They're not a man, that's for sure.
You don't know who
or
I am,
a monster.
You're an embarrassment. Last time I looked at your video, you only had one like on it.
Who fucking cares?
And the other people were supporting you, which was fair enough, but there were some that weren't supporting you, that were having a go on my behalf.
Oh, got
So
some
you've made an
fighting
idiot of yourself,
battles.
and your video was a complete waste of time. A shout out to Andrew Kine. I hope you're well, sweetheart. I appreciate your comments.
Oh, he's got a friend. Special
Has got plenty to
friend.
say about Brian Harvey, because Brian had a go at her a couple of times and mocked her. So she'll say plenty about Brian if you
It's a bit childish like you then.
So shout out to Andrew Kine again.
We heard it first time. Fucking hell, just because you haven't got anyone else to shout out to.
What else? Yes, Dave Courtney I was going to talk about, because a lot of fans of on my channel, or some that don't like me, have said, why you not mention Dave Courtney?
I don't think you've actually said that, you know.
For Christ's sake, some people are impatient, aren't they?
Oh, like you are.
Dave Courtney. Dave Courtney was a gangster. He's also appeared in films with Nikki Lee. He
appeared in films. You make it sound like porn or something.
I forget what it was, but it was quite bad. And I think he ended up shooting himself in his house, I think. But I believe also he was threatened by somebody. I don't know if this was Frankie Fraser.
Oh my God! Listen to him, guys. Listen to that cunt. Listen to that one. He is trying to make out as though he knows him. My old.
She's telling people that
he keeps pressing the bloody video and it's going off.
Or YouTube has. Well, YouTube haven't. Duh. And you're wrong. I removed them. God, you're a bunch of spanners, you lot, aren't you?
We're a right toolbox, aren't we, Oliver?
You know, because I removed the videos because I finished discussing what I was talking about.
Oh, fucking hell. You'll never remove Brian's then, will you?
Put to bed. So YouTube are not removing my videos. I've received no notifications.
Oh, that won't tell us if they had anyway, you bleeding lying
These
stuff.
people are just making up lies about me.
No one's actually said that YouTube's told you. We just find it weird that, you know.
Good job I saw it.
That. Oh, good job you saw it.
The community page.
Thanks for going on my Thanks for going on my page.
You know? Bunch of dickheads, you lot. You'll get what's coming to you soon enough. Don't you worry about that.
Karma.
Right,
Karma's
folks,
a bastard.
Like my content, you know what to do, and I'll see you next one. Take care, guys.
Right then, guys. So let me profile him for you, yeah. So this is what I think. Let me get to it all. Right. So I think he would have been bullied at school, and a little bit of belittlement at home. He's probably experimented in dressing up when he was younger in women's clothes, more likely to be his mum's clothes. And then it went on to probably underwear. Then it escalated to go nicking clothing off of washing lines in his sort of area. Favourite item for stealing would be, pants, strangers' pants. He won't have got any sort of social skills. So he won't have been able to, he's not able to sort of make new friends and strike up conversations, because he's had no experience with women, in my opinion, whatsoever, because he hasn't got the confidence to approach any. And given the tendency that I think it's sort of got to fading into the background, women don't notice him. Definitely don't notice it. And I think that's where the anger stems with women. He really doesn't like women. I think the hatred that he's got towards people in the sex industry, I think he's had a sort of an experience, and a bad experience with working girls. And I think maybe a scenario along the lines of, sort of started seeing one on a regular basis, fell for them, rinsed all his money if he had any, or took what he did have, obviously, made him believe that she, loved him. Obviously she didn't, because he's paying her. And, bam, there it goes, she walks out. Maybe that could be why, because he really doesn't like it, does he? He really doesn't like working girls. The disrespect that he's got is disgusting. He hates being out of control. And I think this stems from something in his past that's eventful to him, where he couldn't gain control. It could be a divorce from his parents, his parents were divorcing, or it could be, again, a woman, the working girl. It could be that, and that sort of, went behind, against, Miles, sort of out of his control, and he wasn't able to, do anything about it, and sort of maybe it's that, but he definitely doesn't like working girls, and he definitely doesn't like being out of control, does he? I think he absolutely adored E17 when they were sort of out, and I think the reason may be is because obviously he would have been sort of bullied at school, unable to sort of get girlfriends and stuff like that, and it's like E17 were like the boy band, and they could get girls, couldn't they, and everything like that, and there was sort of everything that Oliver isn't. So I think maybe that is sort of where he sort of fancied Brian Harvey in a way, idolised him, got lost in the music and stuff, and then when he's been able to sort of strike a conversation up with Brian years down the line, he sort of needed Nicky Lee out of the way, I imagine, because that's another strong woman. He doesn't like strong women at all. He doesn't like anybody with a different opinion. That's definitely a narcissist. So I do think he's a danger to us. He definitely still lives at home with his mother. I think he's got sort of a minimal sort of job, probably in a warehouse. Whatever it is that he does do, I do think it's sort of going to be something that's in the background. So it's like maybe he has got a warehouse, sort of job, but it's it's at the back packing, that sort of thing. He definitely doesn't sort of deal with customers on a one-to-one basis. He wouldn't be able to sort of handle that. Definitely, you can't challenge him in any way. We know that from him sort of deleting the comments when he doesn't like them. So if you do happen to bump into this man, run the fucking other way. Or, even better, if you happen to have the legal form of CS gas that's legalised in England, spray the cunt with it, and what that does, it dyes somebody a different colour for 24 hours. So we will soon be able to pick out our little Oliver. Right, guys, so that concludes the profiling of Stylist Pen Warrior, or whatever we're going to call him. So I am now going to do a video about what you need to do to get in to the elite membership that is his channel. See you all soon.